I was bored watching Ginge, and I made this. I wanted to show you. I think it's quite cool. I used my BOVathon. Yeah, I didn't put SUBATHON. Hold on. To be fair, I can't edit it. I can't change the text. Hold on, I'm just trying to do this quickly. Let me show you it. 10 days, 10 days. Okay, so imagine that says BOVathon, right? Why is he so fat? Yeah, to be fair, I don't know. I just took this picture off the Googles. Right, second slide. The location. I just found this random house. I swear, I think it's near. I don't even know where it is. It's somewhere near Manchester. We need a decent sized house for the month's activity, right? It also needs to be big enough for the ginger one's taste. We all know who the ginger one is. Just use Ginger's house. It's big enough. We could, but just for a little change. Reasons for choice. Do you like the little text I've done here at the top? It's good. Enough rooms for all the BOV boys. I think there's like 6 rooms in a house. I mean, obviously you can just put a bed in any room and it's a room. Open design in the kitchen. A lot of room for activity. You can see that down at the bottom right. Big spacious garden. You can see it behind the text. Here's more pictures of the bedrooms. Obviously, they don't need to stay in the actual bedrooms. They can just put a mattress in any of the rooms, and it's fine. Yeah, fuck it. Just go LA and use the gas case and not use. No, I'm just thinking more. It's the BOV boys, and they're all lazy. When it comes to big commitments, obviously Chazza does his subathon like every 2 months, and it's just a fucking scam every time. I don't even think Jakey's done one. Ginge hasn't done one in ages. Hines goes on holidays mid-subathon, and Taze just doesn't stream, right? So I've done this more towards like Taze isn't there because he'll probably fuck it off after the first day. Reasons why it's a good idea. Let me move my camera. We'll put it here. I'll put it down here. I'll go here in the middle. I'll go in the middle with the boys. Jakey likes clip farming. He can clip farm 24/7. Woo, nice. Hines becomes full-time. Now, obviously, he has been full-time in recently, but it just gives him a platform. Number 3, one of the best ones. Massive trickle. We love a trickle. Opportunity for a lot of collabs, obviously. IRL segments. At least then people will know when IRL segments are happening. Or there just will be some. Communities get together. I just put that one as a filler. I mean, they're already quite together. Money for charity. GANG Foundation, probably. And then first ever UK group subathon. Because we've already got the phase 1, which is probably the biggest one in America. We don't have one in the UK. So we do need that. Next slide. Oh, this one's good. Let me put the camera up. Why you mightn't do this. I didn't want to add this slide, but I felt like I needed to add it just because precautions. Taze doesn't stream. Can just do it without him, as I've said already. Number 2, you are lazy. Yep, there's no excuse for doing this, to be honest. There's no excuse. There's only good that can come out of this. Too scared of failure. Not possible. You won't fail. You will not fail. You are one of the fastest growing groups in the UK. You're not failing. Both boys filming. You can take a week off early to record a lot. Or just post less. I mean, I don't know how strict you are on the twice a week, but it seems it's quite easy to film these videos, so come on. Which one's that? Number 5! You don't like your viewers. You don't like your viewers if you don't do this. Imagine the money they would make. Yeah. And the last one. It is expensive. No, I'm not buying into this. It is expensive. Ginge can nearly 100% afford this. It's true. It is true. He spends $2,000 nearly every other night on cardboard. So does Chazza, basically. Maybe a little less, but come on. I am not a dick. Next one. For the viewer! You cannot expect this to be as high production as Kai Cenat. The guy's loaded, but Ginge ain't got that much money. Come on. Imagine a FaZe subathon on a smaller scale. Maybe not even, but the first one it might be. As rich as Ginge is, he doesn't have as much money as Kai or FaZe. Come on, it's the truth. There probably will be technical difficulties in the first week. You're talking about the BOV boys here. This is bottom of the barrel when it comes to technology. They are all clueless. And gift subs. I'm not gifting a thing. Okay? Fucking chill out. Right, breakdown on costs. It's not as bad as it seems. Like, obviously, to the normal person, this seems extreme. But to Ginge, come on. He spends this every week. The house is about 15 grand for 40 days, I think. But there's a massive down payment that you mightn't get back. But come on, you're making it all back on content. The setup's 2 grand each if you're doing brand new ones, but you could just bring your own ones from home and put them in. Segments, I mean, it depends. Make that back in half a stream. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, the cleaning fees, up to 5 grand. I mean, that's just expected. Segments, 200 to a grand, probably, yeah. Or like 5 big ones throughout the month. You pay them. Now, the cameras in rooms, that's where it gets a bit techie, but look, they don't have to be like the big cams that Kai Cenat has. It can just be I can't show you it. It can just be the one I have, like a Logitech C920. Spigniv. Go on, slag. And then 2 grand for other things. Do you know? Okay, it's not as bad as it seems. Oh, wait, there's one more. I don't know where that came from. Food, up to 10 grand, depending on if Chazza has his muzzle on. He won't. Right, how to reduce the costs. Now, this is the part. Ginge would probably be saying, oh, well, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Now, let's reduce the cost. 10 grand for food, yeah, but imagine they're paying for a chef. Imagine they're paying for a chef, right? Imagine they're paying for a chef to make meals for 5 people. So let's say each meal costs about 15 quid, and then he needs to make 5 meals, so that's 75, and then he needs to make 3 meals per day, that's 225, and then he needs to do that for 30 days. That's nearly 7 grand. They're getting Mackies every night, let's be honest. Yeah, that's why I've lowered it a little bit. Where are we? I've lowered it 4 grand. They're still spending a ton. But if they have a private chef, potentially. How to reduce costs. Sponsors like Red Bull. We fucking love Red Bull. Let's see. Something like Cash App for FaZe. Obviously, FaZe guys have Cash App. The UK doesn't have Cash App, I don't think. Ireland doesn't, at least. So something similar to that. Revolut, for example. Something that will be plastered on every wall, aka Cash App for the FaZe boys, something like that. Could just be Red Bull. Especially with predicted concurrent viewers of 15 to 30k. Exactly. Come on. They're gonna average. The subathon subs would probably pay a lot of it anyways. We have Cash App. Okay, I don't. Sponsored segments during the stream. King of me. I don't know. My favourite part, predicted subs. Based off of other subathons. I mean, Ginge hasn't done one in ages, but come on, the guy's sat on like 17k subs right now. He's doing alright. And during a subathon, he can get 65k. He can easily get maybe not easily, but he can get 65k. Chazza, he's gotten to 7k before, I think, 8k. He can easily double that. Jakey, I'm not sure. I don't think he's ever done a subathon. But 7k, I think he can do it. Hines, I mean, if he streams more, he can get more than that. But 4k, and then Taze, I've put question marks because who the fuck? Who knows? What's the next one? Oh, there you go. There you go. And it's done. And it's done. What do we think?